Hey everyone, I'm Tassenix, and hopefully my microphone is on, because it is Season 64, 3 versus 3 Grand Arena Championship, Week 1, Round 2. I will be playing my round tomorrow versus You Can't Say, a very dangerous efficiency player. I checked, I thought I won when last we fought, but no, actually I had a pretty commanding loss, so I've got something to look out for there. However, I am joined by one of my co-hosts from Plotting and Scheming, TJ5270, who has graciously offered to step up and have us stream his match tonight. How are you, sir?
I am good and wonderful and just happy to give us a PNS Friday.
Hold on. Yeah. I figured it out. Okay.
Yeah,
now you can go ahead and answer that question because now people should
it's fine. Professional streamer. I expect it nonetheless. We're live. That's how we do it.
Yes.
So,
that's right.
It is a happy PNS Friday for you. So Tass's PNS is here for you and all of the people.
Very good. Okay, now you did say that you were sending me some stuff, right?
I did.
Okay.
Just over.
Pull that up as well. All right, let's bring that on over. All right. The tale of the tape. So, our man TJ5270 versus StayInTheFight, Mikon. Rank 171, fighting rank 167. 14.6 million GP for our boy against 14.7. Top 80 GP, 3.10 versus 3.09. Let's see, Zetas both at 390. GAC Omicrons, TJ coming in ahead with 75 to 67. Top 80 average speed, again for TJ, 157 to 142. Mod analysis, plus 25 speeds, 218 to the opponent's 118. 20 to 24s, 311 to 267. Plus 20s, 529 to 385. So commanding speed leads. Plus 4% offense mods, 68 to the opponent's 112. And then plus 6% offense mods, 23 to the opponent's 18. Who goes there?
I think it was me dropping, buddy. For whatever reason, Discord kicked me.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're back.
Hey, thanks.
It's important to me that you're here, so it makes a lot of sense.
Me too, because considering we got the name of me.
Fair. Hey, Kim, good to see you in the chat. Yeah, wish me all the luck tomorrow, but tonight it's TJ who needs the luck because we're streaming his match tonight. So I get the night off. It's pretty easy duty for me. Nevertheless, for relic analysis, total levels, TJ's 2135 to the opponent's 2232. Relic 9s, TJ with more, 61 to 56. Relic 8s, 103 to 123. And Relic 7s, 94 to 102. All right. Datacron analysis, total rerolls. TJ coming out ahead, but not by a ton, 224 to 202. Level 9 Datacrons, TJ's 52 to the opponent's 36. 6 to 8s, TJ has 1, the opponent has 9. And 3 to 5s, TJ has 7 to the opponent's 15. Nice. Gavon Stunt Double, I am interrupting listening to Plotting and Scheming for this. Kick some ass. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Gavon. Yeah, I didn't give anybody any warning. I mean, patrons have obviously known for a few more days, but I didn't give anybody warning that we actually had the entire crew, including our special guest, Solo Base, all on video for that last episode of Plotting and Scheming. So, good times.
And it took a lot of time to make. So I said to give task props because that dude literally worked for like 8 hours. At least what it felt like.
It was legitimately like 40 minutes. We all joined the call. We were all ready to start. And then I had to like old man dial it in for, count them, five screens, right? No, 6 screens, right? 6. Well, no, just 5 screens. Just 5.
You thought you were doing the regular and then forgot the one for solo. And then had to redo that as well.
Yeah, it was a mess. But we made it. And I'm glad you all enjoyed it because if I lose that scene for any reason and I had to build it up again from the ground up, I don't think I would do it twice. I don't think I'd ask 6 people to do it twice because the crappy thing is I need 6 active I need the camera frames active at a call, right? And then I can mark off each area in OBS and say, each slot gets here. But without that, you can't do it. It was a pain. I'm glad you like it. Fantastic. Yes, Decepticons, we're going to make it work. Hey, Gav. Yeah, Ray. Yeah, TJ's got good mods. TJ's got good stuff. Okay, Galactic Legend comparison. Let's see what's standing out for the opponent.
Same. It's a 100 million. There's 100K GP difference, which literally means he's got a little bit over on me, but basically we all have all the toys.
It's almost like he's missing mods or something when you did this poll, because
this poll came at whatever time he did, and I would also say I don't know when it locked in.
I don't know. It's difficult to say. Like, some of this makes sense, but some of it is rather lower than I'd expect for as close as you guys are. Whatever, it's all good. But yeah, you
do remember I've got him in speed too, though. So he's got me on some of the offense pieces of it, but for the mod piece, I've got some speed to push on the sides.
Yep, nice setups. Okay, I see. He went for a lot healthier Baylan. Interesting. Very fast Bane. Wow. Wow, 317 is... It's really bulky, though, so I wonder if that's all health sets or something? I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, you're right. This is me. This is me building it up. Ever since I started, where would it go, Tass? I was an embarrassment in the, let's say, Vanguard days. So, and then I got in with the Tass and everything else. So I've spent, since my Vanguard days, my VG days, I've spent the time caring for my modding and everything else, and then taking some of the structures.
You're welcome. You're welcome to correct me if I'm wrong about this. You've had one-off questions here and there over the years, but I don't recall having to coach you from the ground up on modding.
No, we never had to get there. I've always done it my way, but I'm not to your level, because I do hotbot when I do everything. So or hot utils. Everything I push is hot utils, so it's like you'll see breaks as long as I'm hitting the numbers and specs I want. So you'll see a break in a thing as long as a prot square or a prot triangle, or it's going to be a crit damage triangle. It's like I'm good, but it's never been anything else, and I've always kept to myself. Like, I'll look at the ASOPs, I'll look at TAS, I'll look at the others, and then kind of just try to get close.
Yeah, these guys. This guy has some good stuff. Okay, let's see. Let me bring this over, because that's going to just annoy me all night. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the OmegaBot report. So TJ pulled this based on, I'm assuming, his last season of 3 vs 3?
I just told the system, pull whatever. Give me the compare to try to put us together on the specs. So I didn't necessarily give it... I just wanted to make sure we were both on there.
Okay. Well, anyway...
If I need to pull it, I can.
The opponent attacks at odd times... Looks like a European, though.
So the biggest thing that you'll see from this is he never goes first. He always waits for the other. Hence, I'm not willing to play the strategy of this. We'll just let's get down to it. I may not do ships because obviously I hate ships, but we can at least play on the ground game.
Fair.
And we'll just see who does better.
Fair. All right. Well, we see where he's kind of got you early on speed, but right about 21, you overtake him. Fair enough. Okay, he doesn't have Murder Droid Omis. Haha, you fool, you don't have Chief Chirpa enemy. Haha, you fool. It doesn't have Krennic either. Sure, his victory is impossible now.
That's it. Yeah, you know how we do with that Krennic, boo-boo.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Oh, he does? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Never mind. Last season, well, it doesn't matter about his efficiency last season. Now... The value of looking at how he played. I wish we knew if this was 3 vs 3 that we're looking at. But
let me see it. I can tell you right now. If you show enough of the things, but I can always just go pull threes real quick while we're doing this. It doesn't take any time. That's why I love.
Go for it, just so that we're sure. But you can see and compare. But yeah. That's right, DRey. I don't. Let TJ shine. I have no need to compare my mods to his. There's no reason for that.
No, man, he's the big dick when it comes to what Tass does on the modding. That's the reason he does all the stuff like that. But I'll say my hot utils is fire, right? So that's where
you're
I'm gonna take
with
you
those
down.
templates. I mean that. I do mean that. That's true. Who is my opponent, Tass? Asked Sheepdog. It's you can't say. Whole bunch of Chinese characters. GAC. A whole bunch of Chinese characters. You can't say. And so I just
you know what?
I abbreviated as you can't say.
If you want the HTML, I'll get you the HTML. But I have in our scheme team, I actually have the standard. So if you need the HTML, let me grab that.
Yeah, don't bother yourself further. So he was setting stuff. The value of this, assuming that we're looking at his last 3 versus 3, is looking at the balance of how many GLs or how many teams that demand like something like a GL to counter or an equivalent. So CRex isn't one of them. Leia, okay.
Yes.
Jabba, okay. Great Mothers was pretty rough. Could be considered like that. JMK Cat, fine. Baylan, yes. Tuskens is always a factor in 3s.
There's your 3s, and that's how you know it's 3s. If you see Tuskens, then you know this is a 3s.
But yeah, eight matches. I think you're probably right. Captain Enoch, Saw could be nasty. Queen could be nasty. Boss, Nas, Dash, Ray Swallow, Exile, Ezra, of course.
Yeah, this is his 3s. I don't even have to.
Yeah, the boss is there too. GLAT, General Syndulla. Okay, so with and without Exile Ezra. Yeah, so he sets a decent bit, right? What is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GLs plus some pretty tough meta teams, right?
Yeah, he did all of the good stuff you would expect, and then everything we would see at our level, he was setting all of the right teams.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty solid defense. Executor, Malevolence, Chimera on defense. So Executor always makes sense, and then whatever on defense, he's not willing to take a chance on attack. As far as what you might expect to see bottom front, a GL, a top meta team, a GL, and a GL. So he likes to lay it out up front and see what it costs you. We'll see. We'll find out.
Trav is right. Trav is the man of the offense when it comes to Chromium. So, and Trav is the one who taught me some of the pieces to trying to up my offense game because that is poop. He is the dude when it comes to that, right? So he's told me some of the things I've been trying to work on in getting offense up because it's been trash to say the least.
All right, his offense last season. So you can see it's a lot of green. He's had some drops overall. Interesting that Afra just ate it most of last season for him. He will attempt that Veers cheese if he thinks he can get away with it.
He did, too. I saw in his history. He pulled that.
Okay. All right. But he was using the likes of Bane, Traya, Reva, Lord Vader Maul, Slacker, Admiral Radis. Oh, shit. You know what? I'll have the good folks use channel points. They're welcome to bid. By the way, guys, you're welcome to submit suggestions for what other things could be done with channel points. I know that there's only a few redemptions, and I haven't updated it in a long time, so I'm open to your suggestion. But let me get the prediction rolling. How many drops will TJ have? Yeah, I knew I had it saved somewhere. So what do you want? What do you want, boss? 1 or less, 2 or more, 2 or less, 3 or more? What's give the people fair odds? Give the people fair odds.
It's the standard. This is the standard. I don't feel like the board is any different, so I think it's the 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. I can't remember what it is for 3s, but because there's 15 teams, so either 2 or 3 or 3 and 4.
You tell me what you feel is fair. You're the boss man here. You the boss man.
Are we trying to make it towards bad for you or hard for me? I guess
it's not. It's just what do you think the fair odds are?
Fair is I can kick my ass the best of them. So 3 and 4 is fair for me. If we want to give me a challenge, 2 and 3. But I'm open to what the people think.
All right, I'm saying 2 and 3.
There you go. Then it's the pressure's on.
That's right, Decepticons, but for the grace of God. All right, predictions live on Twitch. I have no idea how to do that on YouTube. If such technology exists, please let me know. All right.
I'm going in all for me, all in on 2 or less because it's me.
Dig it.
But I'm a mod, so it's like, do I get to participate? Sure. I want to participate.
But yeah, so Bane, Traya, Reva, Lord Vader, Maul, Slacker, Radis, BKM, JML, Jedi Cal, JKL, Cere Malicos, Starkiller, Gas, CLS, Afra, Veers, C. Watt, Wampa, Malgus, DR, DTMG. By the way, oh no, that's for my match. Never mind. DTMG, Hunter, C, Talzin, JKR, Pal Biden, and then whatever. Profundity, Leviathan, Endurance, or Negotiator, or Radis, or Finalizer. Okay, makes sense. Very good. Teams faced by StayInTheFight that gave him trouble last season. BKM once. Bosk a bunch of times. That was a great time. That mercenary.
Those were fun.
What was that? Not mercenary.
Dengar. That was a Dengar cron.
Well, but that wasn't part of Bosk's thing. It was something else.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was Bosk Dengar that caught people off in 3s. That was the one that
yeah. You're right. Leia.
And it was the you're talking about the stun, the level 6 stun.
I was thinking about the stun. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that for the Bounty Hunters versus Gas, man. I will miss that. That was a dream.
I appreciated Decepticons, man. I understand the reason to go 3 more. It's 3s. It's always go higher on 3. I have to bet on myself. What else can I do?
Fair enough. No, I respect it. All right. So yeah, Boss, gave him some trouble. 1 Leia, 1 Trench Watt, a couple Jabbas, a Dash, and a Tuskens. Fleet-wise, 2 Executors and a Malevolence all season long. Put up 1 drop. All right. Enough on that. Let me go ahead and pull up TJ's view. Good sir, I have you up on screen. Let's have it.
So here we go. Here's the board. Let me pull it back. Sorry guys, because I'm doing the Discord share with some sick beats. I love it, Trav. That was a terrible,
dreadful, actually dreadful.
You should be ashamed and walk away and then
bad.
Sit in the corner for 5 minutes and then come back and talk about why it was terrible. But it was still pretty good. All right. So I didn't do anything crazy or fancy smancy, but we'll go off of mine. And unfortunately, because I'm on with Apple and we're doing Discord, if I leave GAC, it's going to lock up on me. So it is what it is. But we'll start off with mine, and I'll show he hasn't attacked. Don't expect him to until I do my stuff, and then it'll be whatever it is. So for the top, keeping with the form of Gungans, decided to keep that on there. Saw with CRex and good old Luton. Keeping the Queen Amidala, I feel like she's a strong team to keep on defense for this season right now. With Darkseid bulk out, she's going to be a bigger menace than people I think will take account for. And then we've got some Tusken love. And then we've talked about it. If you listen to us, you get down to your 14th and your 15th team because I'm unsure of what I need. I need a lot of flex teams until we get to week 2. So Finn Zorier on there. Nothing crazy or nothing else. At the bottom, there's a lot more fun. So going on the bottom, kept gas with the bulk. There is a specific reason for the gas, so there's reason there. Nothing, it's nothing wild. Because I fought it and Poe caught me out. Definitely going to be. I did a Ray Ezra, everything we're doing there. So put some stats in on it. Got to put some stank on it. Ahsoka with the ATF, because again, if you did your homework, I saw we are not doing that cheesy shit. You're going to respect my name. And we'll see. Surprise, he will do it as well. So did Great Mothers. That was holding true, and it's good enough. It should pull something. And then Jabba. Can't show the back for obvious reasons, but that's what we got going on for my defense. His defense. Everything that Taz said when it came to the scout is correct. So he got Rey up top. He went with the new Kron, which seems odd to me, but I think it's because of the base stat. But we'll see. That shouldn't matter, hopefully. Tuskens, like everybody else. Enoch, Rex CRex, and then he set the Darth Revan with the Vandor. I'm not sure, and nobody should care about the mission cron because mission won't be there. But with what I have planned for it, I'm not worried about it. Bottom. So as Tash showed you, GL Ahsoka with the ATF. I got a plan for that. We have JMK. It shouldn't be anything crazy. I would assume bonus turn. Yeah. We have Leia. We have Great Mothers, and then we have Jabba. At least with this one, I've got most of it written out. And then also because we did our scouting, what I expect in the back based on this thing, probably going to see Queen in the back, Baylan, Saw, Dash, Gungans. But I've got a plan for pretty much everything that's coming in, so I should be pretty confident.
Sounds good, man.
So, and I would say, Tash, you're saying that there's ads coming in, so I may wait to go for the attack. But
absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Get yourself set up, choose your Datacron, whatever.
I can already tell you where I want to start. So we watched Arnold do it. Because there's an ATF on here, I'm going to get risky for the biscuit. I might as well start with that, because then that kind of determines and it kind of wears down of what we're going to do.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
I mean, figured if we're going to do it.
It's not, thankfully, it's not something like Exile Ezra and Fulcrum, which I think might be more dangerous.
Right. But then I get to actually have a cron. So it's like, well, if we're going to go anything, I'm going to go with a better setup. I actually have an idea for BAM, so I don't want to take that. I can take this one, which is fine, but I'm just going to go with that one.
Hey, LBC Robbie says, hey now, happy Friday for all who missed happy hour. How the hell are you, Tass? It's all good, man. We're joined here by TJ5270, good friend, guildmate, co-host on Plotting and Scheming. He was free on a Friday night to stream one of his matchups. And so we're doing that. And tomorrow I will be doing mine. So look out for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right.
Yeah,
so
we're going to see how
the
this
ads
goes.
are just now starting to run. So.
I saw it, buddy. I'm not sub because my prime is off. So I get to wait, but that's
okay.
Right.
We're all going to just chill.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It'll be good, man. Like I said, I've got plans for everything. As long as this works, then everything else should fall into what I think I'm going to be expecting to do. There's things I'm not playing with, and things that I think will be a lot of fun. And at least with this, it gets us to a point, and might as well start the top of the stream with the good stuff.
I'm really thinking about. I don't even have my Batcher modded right now, and I think I'm gonna actually bother to put that character in some type of mods, because if I was inclined to cheese with Omega Batcher and then Mercenary Hunter with the Mercenary Hunter cron, I would have that, and yeah.
My only concern with doing that and that setup is nothing to take any of the grunt. I think you need like a wrecker, or you need something there to stay out in the open.
It's just going to be the gimmick with the level 9. But yeah, LBC Robbie says, what's happening, TJ? Pretty sure Scribe used this and won about 2 hours ago, so it looks good for you, TJ.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, but it's the why it looks good. It's all based on ATF there. If ATF wasn't there and Ezra was, I would not be inclined to do this, and I would not recommend it. All right, we'll go here. Let's see what happens. We're just gonna open up.
I can't feel like that's the wrong choice.
Right. You're gonna stop it.
Boom. Open and shut.
And just I'd say just also to think about it too. That mercenary level 6 is a monster, especially for your team.
Oh, Pigus. Oh, did I miss a redemption? Did you do a hats off and I missed it? Let me check first of all, because I would want to know if I missed it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. What did okay, we still have a few seconds on the prediction, I see. All right, you guys can game the system a little bit there. I should have fixed that.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, first of all, that was a cruel stomp. Second, good to see you, Pigus. There's a hats off point redemption though. You should use that.
Let me write that down. Also
What's
makes
up,
you think
Flare
about
Boot?
how you're going to do your Ahsoka.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, just making you look at how you want to handle your Ahsoka.
Yes.
That feels little, but if he now again, I think if nothing else, I think Baylan may be in the back. I don't know what he changed other than he may have keep it the same and then just added datacrons. All right, that was good. Now this is the other one that I told Tass about that I got to try, and it's a lot of fun. If it works like it should, so I'm gonna go here. We are going to go here. We're going to get to see how this goes.
Dig it.
Don't need anything. We are going to go for... yep. So it's again, there's nothing crazy here. It's got some protection, which is nice. But it's a lot of fun. No, it's not that one. Where is the one I want?
Oh,
damage
no.
over time? Yeah. Yeah, should be damage over time.
Oh, okay.
This
You
looks
prefer
right.
that? Okay.
It doesn't matter. You're going to see why.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think the
you could
level
go
6
dark-
makes a world of difference when the
None of
Elder's
it
so
makes a
overpowered.
difference, is what I'm saying. I just like the protection over the damage over time stuff is cool for some of the regain. But if it happens what happened yesterday, it don't matter. Cool, you got 25%. Okay. So let's do this one. Could not happen, and it could go very bad. In which case I'll adjust, but
Fair?
sure.
All right. What you got? 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 Bat. Don't you dare survive.
What, sir?
Yeah.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
All
right, hold on.
Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Oh my god.
Remember when I said it was fun to do it? It is the fastest, like I told you, fast.
It is a
Isn't that
meaty way to
fun?
get a 54. I'll grant that.
I'm okay with it because I don't have to spend anything more, and I just chop it down. Now, can I punch up? Yes, but I'm like, I'm going to eat banners, but that was fun.
It was wild, I will say.
Wasn't that cool? It's super fun, man. It just eats it up, and it's a 30-second fight. So your mothers go away, and your mothers can probably have a higher calling. Which, surprise, that should be for you tomorrow. All right. Darth Revan did his job. I'll write that in the old school task bot, which is just a note of paper. All right. That one's done. We'll go with... So we go back to risky? We'll go back to risky. All right. So I don't know how this is going to work, but I don't see why it shouldn't be just fine. Surprise, that's not on defense. Won't need that. Didn't decide on a crime, but we're just going to pick a good one with good stats.
Yeah, Pigus.
Yeah.
54 is great for that battle. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how efficient your strategy requires,
Right.
but knowing that you can just Kong out, a great Mother's team, I'm into it.
Yeah, it's literally just whatever. I want good stuff. No turn meter. I don't need to get that. This should be just fine. Yeah, this should be good. 20% offense, potencies, whatever. Armor pen is nice. That will make that slap hard. All right. I have no idea what's going to happen here, but I'm like, we're going to shift.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess the risk here is what? Not having armor?
I don't know if it like you go so much and all that.
Yeah, I'm not saying like in principle, like as opposed to running armor or GBA, that's like removing your comfort blanket's the only thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I know when I did this against another high risk team, I did this against Ahsoka with Ezra and all that, and it felt great.
Right. But for the grace of God, indeed, MJ. We'll see if we've got it in us. TJ,
All right,
take
we're
it
about to
home.
find out. All right. I have no idea what's going to happen. So just so you're
Neither
aware.
do I.
This is
We may
just
die famously.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not. That. Yeah, you won't be doing any of that, sir.
Stab so far. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Sad that you cannot evade this. Haha. Oh, look who's revealed to us. Yeah, I rather care for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, Bob. Wow.
I'm going to say this is fine. Something, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if you agree or not. But this
I
feels,
feel like DRey is adding enough. Yes,
yeah,
I'm on
that
your
felt
side here.
fine.
I'm on your side on this one.
Get rid of that. And get some points back. I'll take a 56.
That's just fine. Fine work.
It's overkill, in my opinion. SLKR with these two are like overkill.
It feels like that to me too. If I wanted to be really, efficient about it, I would separate her out. Yeah.
Well, also the point is you can do 2-man. It's getting to the point where it's like, did you really see that I could not just 2-man that fight? And if I'm not mistaken, Solo talked about that during our stream, what he was being able to do with that too, I think. So go listen to PNS, because that was, I think, there as well.
Shameful plug for Plotting and Scheming, the podcast. Available on the
I was talking about Tass's penis. Oh, that's right. Tass's penis is Plotting and Scheming. Sorry.
That's right.
Sorry.
That's
Different
right.
plug. Different plug. So far, it's gonna be like the fastest stream ever. Everything's working like it should. So numbers are okay. Nothing crazy. Next one. I can go with the safe and we can get through that, or I can go with the riskier one. We'll keep on the risky one. So here, I don't think it's risky, but we are going to go here. We're going to go there. And for this, you still want to do Paz. We will go light side. Shouldn't really matter. I guess bulk.
I like bulk 19 tenacity. You're doing, what are we doing here? What are we fighting?
This is for JMK.
We're fighting JMK. Oh, I would just go for offense then.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't see why I need to get crazy. Offense, crit damage, good stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree, Robbie. It does. Yeah. The slacker team we just used here does feel like a bit much.
I did, but I just want to be safer than not.
That's not a criticism. That's an observation after the fact.
Yeah. This should be fine, actually, right here. I'm not worried about everything else, but the offense with the armor pen and crit damage, and it's still bulk. That feels like a good fight comparison.
I'm down with it. Works for me.
Don't think I'm needed anywhere. 1, 2. Should have the resistance pen. Let me make sure I have my other one still, and then we'll be good.
Man, I'm gonna have just a killer steak tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it already.
Crit damage, crit tange. So I can't use that one. So I'm glad I checked. That means I put it on defense. So we're gonna go back. We'll look for the bulk.
This is a check I sometimes forget to do myself. Is like you lay out everything, and then if you've already done your 1-for-1, lining up what you're going to use for every expected team on his defense, then the other thing would actually be to check that you've got all the crons for it, which again, do not always remember to do that, and I should.
I put the one I would use for what's coming up for Rey on, so that's like I want the under. I want the ability to hit under protection. I need that for what I'm going to do for Rey. So because of that, it's like I can't use the one I would normally want to use, which is fine. I have another one. It doesn't have resistance pen, so it's okay.
MJ says, I miss seeing TJ's face cam. You can totally tell he's got a prison-built bod. Here you go.
That's fair. That's fair. Should be real. I prisoned within the game in my house where I work. So.
He's out here.
Yeah.
In the mean streets of Arizona.
But I will say, as another shameless plug for Tass and all the work he did, I am on screen on this latest version of the Plotting and Scheming. So the big roundup, I was on screen. We were all there. and it was a good time. It
We'll
was
hope to be
good
doing that
long
again.
video.
We'll hope to be doing that again soon, as everybody's availability allows, for sure.
I know, and we're getting gear, and my gear is almost here already. It's faster than anything you'd ever see on the Heinze stream. It's crazy how quick his stuff arrives. Tass is an authoritarian when it comes to making sure you get your stuff on time. It's great.
Yes, it's good.
Shameless plug for my free gear. Well, I work hard for the money, but still.
Hey,
right.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, the sample new merchandise store, by the way. Check it out. It's in the links. But yes, the samples are coming. I'm looking forrid to it. I really want to see how the hat turns out. Don't give away I
sleeves, Med. They were drawn on. They weren't real.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how this is gonna go. There should be a bonus turn, but it shouldn't matter when it comes to this. This should still just run like clockwork.
Yeah, there's no Ahsoka to dispel the taunt off Paz, unfortunately. So I think
she's just gonna go, and then she's gonna go again. Is what I expect.
Yeah. Oh, it was the bonus turn, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes, and I'm okay with that because it should still.
Yeah. Yeah, I would describe it as mildly unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with this. There's your savior going.
I hope so.
Savior's down and out of the game. Brat.
Yeah, it's coming up hard.
Get him, boys.
That don't matter, buddy.
All right.
I know you want to try to hide it, but that don't matter.
Looking good. Don't worry about it, Robbie. Everybody's welcome to share their opinion. No, that's fine. I think it's very respectfully done the way you're doing it. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah. Oh, Flair says, after Bane failing on Leia for no explicit reason today, I might be pulling Kylo off defense. However, my opponent has put JMK down too, so I'm hoping it just runs over someone. Yeah, I hear you. Bane failing on Leia, I feel like when we had set 18 last season, I didn't like that when I tried it early on in the season. And
it's too wishy-washy, and there's a higher calling, in my opinion.
Well,
so
in absence of even that bulk, I don't think it's worth the risk now. But sorry, you were going to say?
No, you're good, man. Like I said, all of this stuff is flexing like I would expect it to. And in my opinion, JMK, a tip for anybody listening. If you're going to put JMK, you have to put LV. It's a thing I've said forever now. You can't put one or the other. You need to put both because you need to split the decision. I'm not a fan of leaving one because, as you just saw, there's nothing to stop what I'm doing. BKM, unless you're trying to stop it with like a stun, which had before, the Galactic Republic stun was cheeky and could do it, but why am I freezing?
Flairboot asks, what would TJ say the higher calling is? Uh-oh, do we have some type of crash?
It should still take, but yeah, it's looking like it might have locked. So I might have to drop everything and then come back in.
But it did finish the fight.
It should have finished the fight. It did. It dropped. Even if it doesn't, I've got a plan. It's just going to be what it is.
I will be mad.
I'll be all right, dude.
But yeah, Flair wanted to know what you...
It did show it. No, because I got my score.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Flair. But Flair wanted to ask, though, what would you say that higher calling is that you mentioned for Bane?
If we're talking about for JMK... for Bane... If you see an SLKR on defense, that to me is the higher calling.
Okay.
So I think it's going to lock. Yep, it's doing it. So Tass, I got to drop from Discord and do everything else, get back into GAC, and then I can come back in. So you talk to the people. I'll be right back. Let me get this all taken care of.
Dig it. So yeah, let's see here. I don't think I knew who anyone but Fatal and Tass looked like. Yeah. It was. I was very happy that we could get everybody on. So we'll try and do that again soon. It was fun. What's wrong with the PC upgrade, MJ? What's the story there? But yeah, before I retired, Tass, I placed Bane Savage DK. When did you retire, man? And then the opponent preloaded it, only killing GK. I have the screenshot. Wow. That is spellbinding. That is embarrassing. Wow. That's right, Oberon. Good timing on Crash restarts with ads coming in anyway. That's right. We're all working together. All right. You upgraded both the CPU and GPU, and I'm not getting any display on my monitor.
All right. I should be back. Can you hear me okay, Tess?
I hear you just fine, buddy.
All right. Logging back in. Let's do a couple wiggles. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, but everything took, so we're in business.
Yeah, it's like I said. I saw the score, and because I was like, how would I know the score of what I was getting without that?
Yeah, you. When you're talking about crash behavior, I just don't want to assume.
I know, man. I know, and like my next one is a clean, sober win. So we'll see when everybody gets in. I'll go through it, but I'm not playing with this fight either.
Fair.
This goes back to our Brock days of what we were doing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Especially with this, like, for the people there, it's turn meter on turn meter is essentially what it is, right? Side note, if you're playing this and you're doing it, I personally, and I think most will agree, want the tenacity on it. So whatever you're going to try to do, I can stop the fight. But other than that, what I'm going to do here is nothing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I expect in the back, I don't think I'm going to need this.
All right. Well, the good news is we're back from ads, so let it roll.
I'm watching. I get to watch, so it's like I can track in time when it's okay to do it.
Okay.
So as you can see, there's nothing crazy with the cron. It's just good stuff, but it does do its job.
Look at you, even the cat level 9, the completionist.
Sir, crons are like mods. You need both. One without the other should never happen.
All
right.
Certainly out here, yeah.
Yeah. But the fight we do is played a little different.
Mm-hmm. I always like doing that way.
You do it this way. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course. Pass it.
Bop it.
Pass it. I can bop it, I guess, but yes.
No. It's just bullshit.
No, you're funny because it's true. Yeah, pass it back again.
Yeah, none of this bothers me.
You do the swipe because, especially with the bonus turn,
okay.
You don't want to mess with them like that because now what happens is it's gone, so you can quick hit, right? So what'll happen is you do it here.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. But she gets to do the next turn again.
Nice, MJ. I want to see Vitiate, Arcan, and Baylan from SWTOR, the MMO. Good choices, good characters.
Did you see the image for what they're doing? Did you see our boy?
Sure, I haven't because I don't know who you're referring to.
They put out the crosshair image.
Oh, I did see that. Yes. I thought it's more than just the image. I actually forgot to read it. Isn't it the whole kit thing?
I did not see a kit, but I could be wrong. It just said end transmission.
Hold on. Let me check.
And then, by the way, here you're supposed to go to full ult. Don't not go to full ult. I know.
Yeah, this is taking a while.
No, but we're fine. Remember, he ramps. So this damage, especially on the bulk, trust me, dude. What you're going to see and how fast it goes, it'll start picking up.
All right, we'll look at that again in a minute. But
on his turn. I mean, you could technically just put it on auto at this point.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Because he's also hitting. He's also slapping hard. And now we're into the.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's what it's like. Don't worry about it. This is not. And we're back in it again.
Brutal.
57.
Nice.
Well, only 57. Nice.
Right, now let me throw this up on screen. Yeah,
Did you see it?
It is just a screenshot. Yep, transmission.
That's what I'm saying. It's
yep.
like they showed the picture. So here's my thing. I'm kind of disappointed with the picture.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. That's not our boy. That's like emaciated Tamura Morrison.
They have done good jobs. It looks like it does look like him. It does look like Tamura. And I'm like, I'm
emaciated though. Like this, but give this man a slice of bread, something.
It does. Yeah, it does not look like him. So I'm kind of disappointed in how he looks.
Look like him, like that.
They won't look like it in game at all, but they usually do a really good job on giving us something. Like, look at all of them; they look good. I am not a fan of the art when it comes to Crosshair, and I'm a big Crosshair fan.
Opinionator says, I've been doing this fight with Mace instead of GK, and it feels like it goes a little quicker, but no difference in result. I think that it's nice, but I feel like Mace is one of those where if you don't know that you do need him, then don't use him there.
All right, so let's see. In the back.
No, Zimmy, Crosshair Kit didn't drop. Just they teased the image for it. So the release is probably, the kit release is coming probably next week.
Yeah, we're also way ahead of schedule, guys. We have another week for the piece of it. So the kit will come out next week, which is fine. It's where it should be. He just dropped the image for Crosshair because we already knew it was coming. All right.
Okay, well, hey, you just cleared the front wall. No drops so far, right?
No drops.
All right.
So Sana, Gungans. It's what I wrote. Like, obviously, I put Queen, Baylan, Saw, dash Gungan.
Wow.
So Sana
how accurately did we predict this?
I told you. That's what I'm saying. So the Sana instead of Saw, sure, that makes sense. Instead of dash.
I can't tell you folks out there what this means to me. The bliss. The feeling of knowing it, like even when a meta expires, it's like I bet you I know what this guy's gonna set.
That's what the shouting does. We do it for a reason. That's why we do the P and the N with the S. Is because of this.
The joy. It radiates forth. All right, well, anyways, I'm going to take a couple minutes break, get a drink. TJ, feel free to do the same, strategize out what you want to do, and we'll be back in a moment. Put some music back on and...
that'll work.
And just deafen Discord for a moment. All right. We're coming back.
Oh, I am finishing up what I'm gonna do on everybody.
All right, let's hear about it. Try not to cook to death here.
So do we start with the fun stuff, and then I'll work my way down? Oh, somebody joined.
Did I miss everything? Asked Dr. Faust. We just finished clearing the front wall. So TJ was going to let us in on his plan to go about the rest of it. And who just joined the chat?
Your real dad.
Hey, Dagger, what's going on?
Just figured I'd hang out here.
That's the
For a
point.
couple of minutes. Tell TJ shit.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we're not on YouTube, right? It's not being recorded.
We are.
Oh, it's
No,
on.
no.
Yeah, it's on both. Yeah, simulcast, man.
Yeah, feel free.
I can't do it. No, I will respect the decision just in case, because people can go back. So because you're
whatever, man. Fuck it.
I will say
help.
That's right. We all, as we say, good evening, good morning. It's like if you're Hawaiian or if you're in Japan. Fuck you, Dagger is how you say hello. It shows that you care.
Sheepdog hit us with the. Do I hear jelly roll?
Can you sing, Dagger? I don't think you can sing.
No, sure fucking can't.
All right, well, it can't be Jelly Roll then. Sorry, guys.
Hey, O'Brien, yeah,
man.
No pizza for the whole class.
This man can hit rim.
Near me.
So I say, go watch the PNS. This man can hit rim. I won't go anymore.
I got
more concerned about the rim I'm hitting, because that's
nope. If you want to know the rim I'm talking about, go watch our show. Nope. Just know he hits rim.
I'm just out here rimming, apparently, according to TJ.
That's it. That man is the biggest jobber for the rim. I'm not gonna say anymore. I'll leave it to surprise, but don't be in suspense.
Canceled. Taz is like, I'm just gonna get canceled.
If you put the boys together, it's what you get.
We'll never attract a halfway respectable sponsor one day. Not like this.
You would.
Not like this.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you do. It's all you got to do is rip up the stuff. Oh, ads are on the way, so we're gonna wait. But yeah, I'll wait for the thing. I think we can go with the fun, Tass. One I told you about, and I had Cere do as well. So I'll wait for ads to go just to kick. Well, actually, the fight will probably be quick, but we'll go with Saw. And as I've been telling people, and I told Tass, what you don't do if you're gonna set this, you do not leave CRex off the team. Otherwise, you are going to open the door for this.
All right, now you actually have to win this fight.
I fucked up and won the fight, so I'm gonna stand pretty strong.
I believe.
But just in case, because now you're right.
TM, 25% TM, is that the trick?
Of course, sir. You know this. It goes pretty buttery smooth.
It's
man.
a classic.
The level 6, it just works. You go first, and then you just don't stop going first.
I told you that we don't stop.
That's right. No, not. So I would task. How long do you think until the task till it goes, and then I'll go from there.
I'm watching, and there are no ads, so I don't know what
it says that they're on the way in 1 minute. So they
and it's been more than a minute since that aired, and I haven't seen ads. I'm not saying they won't be coming. I'm just saying.
Hey, whatever.
All right.
Flip the switch, boss.
All right, let's go.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Give it.
Kill it.
Pop it.
Bop it.
No. You stop that.
Okay.
Twist it.
I now want you to have more kids and get them a bop it.
If you prefer the meme, grab his dick and twist it.
Look. There's a lot of things I didn't think I would do as a parent. One of them was to tell kids every day, or to yell at kids every day, who are not touching each other.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, you're just getting absolutely fucking piped, dude. Like, you're out here talking hella shit about not
That's
putting...
funny, dude. Yeah. First time I've ever lost.
I believe you, and I'm just saying, this is just
you know what it was? I fucked up on the move. I fucked up on the one move. That was my own fault.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with your assessment.
Yeah.
I think you done goofed.
Yeah,
And
I've
then
done
you
it very
ate
fine.
herb.
Like I said, but I did that one step. I didn't do the right thing, and so that's okay. I'll go do this one, and then I'll go back.
Well, to be fair,
Told you
he
I beat
started first there and he finished first there, so it's just
I
like his
did.
marriage.
I did. But yeah, it's going on stronger than that though. So dark side, great damage. Just don't do what I did, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, don't worry. When we're back from ads, we'll make sure that TJ clarifies just how sure of a thing that was going in.
Yeah, I sure we're back. So unless you're telling me something different.
No, the ad started like right when you got your Veers piped.
Yeah, it's good. They didn't need to see that.
Yeah, we're back from ads, by the way.
Cool.
But yeah, it cut the ads the moment you got your Veers piped. Even Twitch was like, all right, we're done with this fight.
Yes, yes. TJ's oiled body was not otherwise able to slip away from the clutches of the enemy.
Spanking.
They got him.
Exactly,
is the short answer.
Exactly, Dr. Falcon. Nobody needed to see that.
No. Agreed.
Yeah. It was looking promising going into that ad just starting. I do understand. Let me tell you, like immediately after that, it was not good.
God, man. The long honored tradition of TJ eating shit in GAC.
I do a good job of kicking my own ass, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
Amen, brother.
You make the rest of us look really good, and I really.
That's my job, man.
So that's one. That's one, right? One drop.
Yeah, it's one.
Gone.
Yeah, I won't do any more.
You are single-handedly keeping me on plotting and scheming.
I mean, that's great. We'll go to the other one. I'm just gonna do. We'll go here.
Dude, I did that Traya fight again today. That shit took 4 minutes and 58 seconds.
I'm not doing it today. Yeah, because of the ability to. Hey, did it versus Queen.
I straight up ended up like annihilating the stupid summon just so I could like move on with my life. It was miserable.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it today. I'm gonna go with Bane. Spoiler.
Yeah, Bane. This pace is blistering as fuck.
Yeah, for a Tassenix stream, I appreciate that. That's very true. We are flying through this. This is insane.
That's why. Yeah, I'm just. Let's got health on there. Let's got better health on there. So we'll go.
Bane out here really trying to get us canceled, man.
I mean, dude, it doesn't really matter what I'm going to put on. Just putting on a mod. Sure.
Dude, yeah, because the last time TJ was on here, we had like a long ass show.
Yeah, I had most of my stuff written out.
And we talked about we had a long ass talk about fast food. And Bane's trying to start that conversation again. Because man, did we like to chat up with our
that was a long conversation, man. Yeah, I agree. Right.
Yeah, why don't you just move to Wisconsin about it, Bane?
Okay. That's gone.
All right, I'll say it. Anybody who puts pineapple on pizza makes it a flatbread. Therefore, by default, pineapple cannot be on pizza.
I like pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, it becomes flatbread.
I don't give a fuck. I like pineapple on pizza.
Personally, I think this debate's played out. Because we ultimately know it's just going to boil down to preference. But as far as my favorite pizza, well, my favorite pizza isn't this, but this is a really good one. For a hand-tossed pizza, this is my favorite. And pepperoni and mushroom will perennially be my favorite two toppings. If I had to have no other change, no other crust or any other thing going on, pepperoni and mushroom. Not terribly inventive there, but it's amazing.
If I order a pizza, it's gonna be like for me. I mean, it's gonna be some kind of deluxe or supreme. Right? It's gonna have the onions. It's gonna have the pepperoni. It's gonna have the sausage.
Okay.
It's gonna have
the pizzas,
maybe some peppers.
Meat lovers.
Well, you're a meat lover, so I mean, like,
I know that man loves him some meat, right? I think we can all agree that man.
I basically welcomed you into the house to say that one. So, I mean, that's...
I don't like making those jokes as much on stream, but you did, like, walk into that.
I'm not mad. This is the sound of me not being mad.
He also definitely walks into the meat. That is also a fact.
Yeah, I'm a big like deluxe or like supreme pizza guy.
I do, but see, I don't think that's a wrong answer. That's what's great about pizza is like your answer can't be I don't like pizza. That is where your fight is invalidated, right?
There's a place by me. It's called Black Sheep Pizza, and it's a wood fire grilled pizza. And I will say just a casual like pepperoni and sausage pizza from that place with like the really crispy thin crust square pizza.
Pepperoni and sausage do go well together. It's really very good. You would think it would be greasy, but it's not if you do it well.
And it's not dry or salty either because the sauce kind of makes up for that. Yeah. Exactly, Bane. Yeah. Bane knows what I'm talking about.
And as we said, I was not playing with that team. That team cost me a large amount. So sorry it wasn't a big tricky or something like that, but we're just not doing it.
Yeah. You folks have some good taste in pizza. I'm seeing some good things here.
Did it do it again?
It looks like
Are you serious?
Jalapeno, onions, peppers. I'm into that.
I'm locked to get tasked. I gotta back out.
Yep, it's all good, man. Kim says a bacon pizza, simple and delicious. I think that's fantastic.
Yep.
Classic margarita pizza, wood fired with just tomato and basil. Pretty hard to beat, says Mo.
Oh, you're going like Italiano there. Like that's almost like that's almost true to the motherland in a way.
Robbie says, sorry, I love everything pizza too, or more, I don't know. I lived in Manhattan for 2 years. I'm kind of a snob now. Okay, respectable. I've never been to New York City, to be honest, any part of it. I do love Detroit-style pizza. I do love Chicago deep dish. I think anytime I've had what folks have assured me is New York-style pizza, it's not my dig, man. It's not enough for me. It's insubstantial. It's just not enough for me.
I have issues with Chicago style pizza, not because I don't think it's good, but because it's like eating lasagna. It's like a lasagna sandwich, and I'm just count me like that. That's too heavy, right? It's too extra for me. And to Tass's point, I make jokes and I call like when people are like New York style pizza, I'm like, you mean Sbarro? Right, you know, it's just like
I'm not willing to start a war on those grounds.
Yeah, I think anybody who goes or is from New York or does like that, that's like talking about their mama. I'm just saying stuff like that, like talking about Tass's mods. You're hitting a soft spot to a New Yorker when it comes to New York pizza.
I wouldn't put that kind of disrespect on somebody to say that New York style pizza and Sbarro's pizza are the same thing. I feel like I do not like New York style pizza, but I've had quality versions of that, which I would not denigrate by calling Sbarro. I strongly
dislike New York pizza, and that's why I make that comment.
That's fair.
But Detroit pizza's okay. I'm just a big fan of like wood fire grilled pizza.
Fair. Jay Chung says Chicago tavern style is incredible, but I love all pizza styles. All right, I got to pull up a tab for that because I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I'm on it too.
All right. Well, it's like this right now. We're doing Bane, so it's like Bane on Queen is what we're doing right now. So
thin crust pizza. I don't really go for thin crust. It's because it's insubstantial.
By the way, you're sharing that instead of the game, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll wait.
Yeah, this is for the people. We're
I'm good, man. I'm flying on what I got to do. So.
But yeah, I'm not a huge thin crust pizza. That being said, okay. So to break down on the
squares.
Pineapple and
pizza, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's good stuff. All right, we're back.
Yeah, Opinionator, you're right. Like this is far more important.
It's a pizza stream. It's a pizza stream now.
Pizza's been here longer than my stream. So to be fair, it's like Sugo's been here, but pizza is life for wherever you go. The one thing everybody agrees on is pizza is the shit. It literally covers all bases for all people.
Best
actually don't
pizza,
hate-
Philadelphia giant slices, Kim. We'll have to look at that after the Bane fight. I don't want to disrespect TJ. Let's see what you got.
Dude, we're flying on time, man. I'm feeling pretty. We'll see how this goes, but
No, I know you're ready to go. I don't want to keep you waiting.
oh, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. This shit is exactly what you would think if you just sat for a second and you thought about what you thought a Philadelphia large slice pizza would look like. You're right.
Fantastic. I will Google it immediately.
Yeah. Would eat 10 out of 10.
All right, 55. You just slammed that. Okay, so Philadelphia giant slice.
Let's say you look it up, man. I'm all about the pizza, so I don't know this one. I would like to know.
Images.
Maybe they have it out here where I'm at.
Yeah, so this, like this right here, like comically large.
Yeah, it's just a comic. You don't have it on your
that
screen,
actually,
but yeah,
see this. This looks like garbage. I want people to understand what I think looks like good pizza. I've seen
You
many.
don't have it on your screen, so no one knows.
It's on the screen. I see
You
it.
don't see it? Oh, I'm delayed. I see it now. Yeah. Yeah, this is just the one picture that you're seeing here. That's basically just New York style pizza with that.
That's what honestly, I'm sorry to say, a lot of New York style pizza I've had ends up looking something like this, and I gotta say, that looks, tastes like disappointment.
Look at the 1 second from the right with that woman holding it, but look at the one next to it, where it's just a giant,
Yeah, this one, so that's why I'm thinking like this. This, to me, this looks like bliss. This looks ridiculous.
Yes.
This looks insane. I am into that.
Yeah. This is what I immediately saw when I Googled it. And I'm like, oh yeah. That's what I was like, this picture right here that you're looking at. I was like, yes, this is exactly what I pictured.
We'll keep looking at pizza stuff, guys. Well, let's dare to intersperse some swagga in between. All right, TJ, what's next?
Stream? That's ridiculous. Now you're just being rude.
Yeah.
Sugar stream. Who the fuck cares about that? You're talking about pizza. I don't get that.
See, I'm here for the distracting talk. I'm not here for the
That's
actual.
Right, dude. That's the.
That's because you're still out there.
This is what I wanted. We're just shooting the shit, just playing the game.
That's because Dagger's still out there ragdolling like toddlers, equivalent.
I am
in
fighting
GAC.
opponents that are bigger than yours, Mister. I play Erodiums.
Now, to be fair, that's true.
I don't have to take that from you this round. Ha!
This round, I like the call out. Good idea. He got you there, buddy. That's what you can say now. Other than you're right.
Cooked.
I guess. What do I want to do for this?
I do love cheesesteaks in Philly, Momata. I mean, I like
cheesesteaks
anywhere, but
one thing I agree with was the cheesesteak in Philly, the whiz with or the whiz without. It is a total tradition.
Here's the thing. I would rather just have some type of other melted cheese than the whiz whip. I know it's sacrilege. I know I'm a Philistine. I can accept that. And I'm not trying to win any hearts and minds on that. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm not trying to pass legislation to force you to eat it that way. But like Cheese Whiz, I have just terrible memories of just mashing on that with crackers as a kid, and just the smell of it almost turns me off. So yeah.
Just a caveat for you, Jay Chung. While I agree with you regarding places like Domino's, I will say regarding like all the fast food pizza, I have when you have kids, you try all of them and you probably eat all of them a reasonable amount. No place else can I feed like 10 people for $30 like you can at Domino's and have it be not shit.
I don't want to get into this with you because we're having such a good evening and we've talked about this so many times over the years.
I was simply telling Jay Chung that I agree. I don't like fast food pizza, but when you're trying to do it and cost is a factor and the quality is less, so right? Like you think 5-year-olds give a shit if it's nice pizza or bad pizza? No, it's pizza.
I get you. I get you, man. I get you.
But if we're talking about me, yeah, for me, nah, I ain't doing that shit.
Now, Jay Chung also said, the thing about tavern style is that it is almost like the potato chips of pizza. Highly addictive and easy to eat a ton of it. Like all pizza, goes perfect with beer. I hear you, and it's not that I disagree with anything you said. I think I've had some very flavorful. I love the crispiness of thin crust, of course. That's one of the reasons to like it. But again, for me, insubstantial. Like, for the crisp factor, I like Detroit-style pizza because I get crispy edges very often, right? Then it's got some heft to it. You don't have to get the thickest, breadiest Detroit-style pizza, but it's got some heft to it. You could have 1-2 slices and you're set, depending on whether or not you're having any sides. But it's substantial. I don't like when I'm sitting down to pizza, whether it's thin crust pizza or New York style pizza. I don't want to feel like after 2 slices, like, man, I'm still hungry. It's like, but I just saw the size of what I just put away, and I know it's greasy, and I can feel it inside my gut.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep eating.
Will say, I like thin crust for the same reason I like pizza rolls. It's like a snack version of a pizza. I feel less guilty when I have a bunch of pieces of, thin crust.
All right, well done, TJ. While we're on the brief subject of Swugga.
Hey, dude, it's not like I'm playing nothing wild. It was just like Traya on that. Because as I told you, I lost 2 things and it was about bullshit. So I was not doing that again tonight.
All right, now what did we owe the people to look up? Big Deal says, look up Chicago Pizza Oven Grinder. Okay.
I feel like that's an app for dirty pizza talk.
Yeah. I mean, I'm spelling it with DER grinder. I'm not.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
You know that.
We're all
know that app, Tass.
Same page.
Oh.
So which one of these things is the thing?
Those all just look like I'm waiting to have a heart attack, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it's for somebody.
It in a pot and then flip it at the table. Dude, top left.
This is what it is?
I mean, it looks good. I mean,
pizza
it's not
pot pie. Oh my god, the fatty within calls out to this. Are you kidding me?
That's why it's it.
The 1 pounder.
What I love about it is it's called the grinder because you grind up on that bitch before you actually eat it. It's like, girl, I love you. You be boy, whatever your preference is. We are gonna make sweet, sweet love together.
Fantastic.
I feel like there's music in the background as you're eating that. That is not you just walk in and you just eat pizza. That is you go in, you talk to a little bit, you see how its day has been. You get to know it on a personal level.
2 down, 1 right. Go back to the Google. He said 2 down, 1 right.
2 down, 1 right. This thing. Oh, well, that looks much less interesting than that, but that also looks substantial. Again, meatball, Italian meatball sandwiches, tough to go wrong with those in general. I like the look of the peppers. I see that's some Parmesan on that bun. I don't know. I'm into it. I'd also like a little more sauce than what's pictured here. I don't like when they skimp on the sauce. I don't want the bread to be just ruined with sauce, but just a little bit more. You want a calzone? How's this tailspin? Anybody on a diet, you are screwed. And I'm sorry. If you had New Year's resolutions and you also happen to be a fan of this stream, I am sorry. And I'm not taking full responsibility for the binge that you might go on from this. But I am willing to say I can accept that there was some influence there.
Yeah, and we've already established via all the jokes and insults that I am a fatty fat.
I like that was.
I've got a decent, pot belly on me, and I've earned it. By the way, I've come by it honestly. So, let me. I'll show you guys what I know to be an amazing Detroit style pizza after we get in TJ's next fight.
TJ's looking right now.
We're doing a TJ fight, then a pizza conversation.
Dude,
that's right.
Honestly, let's be fair. I'm all for this, guys. This is amazing, and nobody should take it differently. My fights are less enjoyable than the goodness that is happening on that screen.
You should also queue up Black Sheep Pizza.
Remind me about that. I'll do that before we do the Detroit style. We'll just build a little suspense. Because there's... Oh, and then we'll talk about later on. We'll talk about Chicago. My favorite places in Chicago, because being in the I live in the Metro Detroit area, so going to Chicago is a few hours drive, like 6 basically. It's nice place to go for like a 2-3 day weekend type of thing, and I have my preferences.
Are we back on? We're back on. Okay, I'm not playing with it. We're just going with the gold.
Hey, Macedon, sup, buddy? How's your Friday night going? Hopefully you're blasting your opponent. I will be tomorrow, but tonight we are streaming TJ 5270's match. One of my co-hosts from Plotting and Scheming. We also have Dagger, who decided to drop in on us. So that's 2 of the co-hosts. And we're watching TJ, knock out these fights, or possibly get knocked out on these fights, as the case sometimes is. And also, we're having some swugga here, but it's mostly devolved into a pizza conversation. So, again, abandon all hope, ye who are on some type of dietary quest. Because,
my goal was never to talk about swugga when I joined. Like, that was never on the docket for me.
I did not call you in when I brought this up for you to come in and talk the shit about any of the fucking the swigganese. You're not here for swigganese. I'm here for pizza, goddammit.
Big Deal asks a fantastic question, guys. He says, Tass, what channel does Plotting and Scheming... Plotting and Streaming is what it is. Plotting and Scheming runs on mine. So you can find it on my YouTube, Tassenix Gaming, but it's also on Spotify. Just look up...
Spada.
Shut up. Look up Plotting and Scheming. That's Plotting and A-N-D on Spotify. I couldn't do an ampersand. They don't let you put that in the name on Spotify. But you'll find us there, depending on whether or not you want to watch it on YouTube or listen to it as a podcast.
What you can do is, if you go in Google, search TAS, and then P space N space S. It's there. It's trackable.
Also, no, we don't stream on Twitch. We generally we almost exclusively pre-record, because it's already hard enough to get us all together.
Yeah.
There's 5 of us. There are freaking 5 of us. And we all have our own shit going on, except Tash, who has all the free time in the world.
You shush.
To also be fair with it, it's like you have I would call Dagger myself the loudmouth of the bunch.
Okay.
So putting that together as well, we cut that shit short. So it's like you're not getting all of the stuff, guys. There's a lot of goodness.
That's fair. Yeah. So here's the thing, guys. Like, there are a lot of Swugga podcasts that do stream live on Twitch, and they take a lot of audience questions and stuff. If you watch Plotting and Scheming, one of the things I like best about our show is that it's about actionable intelligence. Like, there's an agenda, and we'll occasionally wander off course, but it's usually there's merit to that conversation. But we have an agenda, and we're usually running 10 or so minutes longer than I'd like, just trying to stay on agenda. So our show really isn't conducive to live questions and stuff like that.
Oh, read what Big Deal said. Oh my God. Googling TASS PNS brings up a Russian news agency.
Yeah, TASS news agency.
Way too fucking hard at that right now. Oh my God.
It's not good. It's not good. Don't get me on a list, damn it.
That's why it's funny.
Okay, now what you said, Black Sheep something?
Yeah, Black Sheep Brick Oven Pizza.
Brick Oven Pizza. Black Sheep Brick Oven Pizza. BlackSheepPizza.com. Is that it?
That's right, comrade. Comrade. Scroll the TAS
Talk
PNS
to me.
watches
Hand
up
toss
there.
crust. God, those toppings look divine.
Look at the third one.
You mean the third image?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I mean that's beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit is so fire.
Well, yeah, I can tell. I love the look of the toppings, the freshness. I like the cut of them. There's a lot. There's a lot to have just right about how, because you have to have the meats. You want them singed on the corners and to be fully cooked right at the same time that the crust gets crispy. There's an art to how thinly you slice these things. This looks beautiful. And look at that crust. Look at the crust on that.
Yeah.
I gotta
This
see
is my
that.
favorite place
Look
to
at
get
that.
pizza.
Oh. So, I'm sorry. What did you say?
Oh, I said this is my favorite place to get pizza.
Okay,
far.
dig that. So that's in your area. All right.
Yeah, this is not just my area. It's like Wisconsin, Dakotas, Minnesota area.
Fair enough. Yeah, sorry, big deal. You've gotten yourself on a list. Sorry about that, Google. Robbie asks,
comrade.
Robbie asks, all right,
no problem,
Swugga
comrade.
Matter, did you guys put the Sonicron on offense or defense? Which one do you guys think will be most likely to surprise? Well, look, man, I'm not going to tell you right now because I haven't already gone.
I have breaking news. I got hoed out by it today. So
Yeah, I don't think people understand how good it really is.
And they didn't even sound like a good team. It was like Dash, Hondo, Sana.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. The thing that was the most annoying was the evasion level 6. The Sana level 9 basically didn't do anything.
Right.
And that's why I said it wasn't a good Sana-Cron team. Yeah. I'm just saying the Smuggler level 6 just absolutely hoed me out.
Yeah, the issue would be reliably debuffing. So, but like something like JKR, right? That would be just
I did JKR and I got absolutely fucking piped.
Really? Dig that. I'm glad you said that. I'll try to avoid that tomorrow.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Like, I think it's on defense so people figure out how to beat it. I don't think you need to put it with like Dash and like, Dash Hondo alone with the level 6 is probably enough to like send somebody packing. So, just throwing that out there in general.
Fair.
If you want to do like Dash Hondo L3, like have fun doing anything with L3 present.
Fair.
She dispels.
Yeah. Yep.
Have fun doing anything.
That's a bad time. I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
But that would be my answer. I'd put it on defense, and for what it's worth, I don't have a Sonicron week 1, so my Crons week 1 are really weak. I built out level 9s, and I didn't really reroll anything. But anyway, sorry. Back to TJ.
Nah, man.
Enough on pizza for the moment. And then when we wrap up the next battle, my favorite Detroit style pizzas.
Yes.
All right. Not messing with this one either. Everything I'm doing is overkill, guys. Don't get me wrong.
I appreciate the chat. The chat is extremely passionate about the pizza. Beer discussion later says Robbie. Man, if I had some beer, I would have the beer discussion, but I don't want to torture myself like that, man. I don't have beer though.
Well, no, never mind. Your liquor stores are closed. I was gonna say, shoot me your address. I'll send you some IPAs. But
yeah, 10:30 is probably a little late for one of my liquor stores. Appreciate the thought though. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah, we will have the beer conversation one of these weeks.
I would be down for that. Yeah, I have enjoyed many a beer on stream. That's true. Yeah, Macedon says the only good pizza I've tried in the U.S. and I'm a European that moved to the U.S. is deep dish Chicago pizza. Anyway, best of luck to your buddy. Yeah, for sure.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I don't dislike deep dish pizza. It's just so much fucking food.
I don't know how anybody could hate deep dish. I'm just going to say, I don't know how anybody could hate deep dish pizza.
It's just so heavy.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it all depends on what you want from pizza. Like, I prefer something that's more substantial, like a Detroit style, but I like Chicago as a treat. I can eat Detroit style regularly. I could not eat Chicago deep dish regularly. So it is a treat because it is exactly so heavy.
That's actually a good question. Do they DoorDash where you live, Tass?
They do. They do DoorDash, but I'm sure I have I don't know how the grocery store is.
Well, I would say where I live, the grocery stores only sell 3-2 beers, so I would never buy beer from a grocery store where I live.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if we really, really wanted to know, I could look it up.
Yeah.
Here, I'll DM you there. Because I want to keep the stream running. So.
Yeah, this is always rough for teams that have marginal AoEs.
It'll correct itself. It's just getting it just right. So leave him alone.
Yeah, you'll eventually get there too because Cal will do his AoE and that should be enough.
That's the other one like that.
Exactly.
I knew it's coming. It's like I'm just not fucking with it. It caught me the last one because I got bad luck. Like, didn't misplay it at all. But I was telling Tass, my 2 drops to 2 pieces were Poe, where it happened to be my Tuskens against with Traya of all things, and because with the DI, they went hard on Nihilus, he was gone, so I timed out.
Yeah,
So
that
it was
is
like,
rough.
and it's not a misplay. I didn't do anything wrong. It was just there's one of those 1 and 3s, and they caught the 1. So I'm like, I'm not fucking with you today. I'll take my 57 on Gungans. We'll do it that way. Back to pizza.
I dig that. All right, yes, back to pizza talk. Let's get into this. It's time to discuss my personal favorite for Detroit style pizza is Luigi's Pizza Detroit. Now,
Does Detroit have what is a Detroit style pizza? I know what a Chicago is, and I know what a New York is.
Detroit style pizza, just fantastic. By the way, that you ask, this is a fine picture of Detroit style pizza. A little more burned on the edge than I would prefer. Let me see if I can find just something else.
It's basically all. It's basically all like crust.
Every piece has crust. Every piece has like good crispy crust. This one's a little more Sicilian style. Okay. Let's see. This one is really good looking. I guess here's the thing. Let me show you something. This is something that everybody in the Metro Detroit area loves. Buddy's Pizza. Now let me tell you, they make a fine pie. There's nothing wrong with this. It's great stuff. You can see there's one. Look at just that crisp on them edges is just second to none. The seasoning is just fantastic. And again, you're talking about having 1, maybe 2 slices, and you're set. Especially if you're having anything like antipasta and anything else. So you are just having a good time. Now, I think this is a fine choice. I don't think anything bad about somebody that says this. Like some people might say, "Oh, well, if you're more local, you might prefer this or that instead." I feel like that's the pedestrian choice to go with Buddy's. Buddy's is like loved by everybody here, so I don't want to take away from that. But Luigi's Pizza Detroit.
So I will say I'm happy. We here even in Arizona, Chicago, we got Illuminati's who just popped in, and I was a fan when I went back for my son. I got to try Illuminati's locally, and that was pretty good as shit in Chicago. So I'd say by that, it's like that's a nice thing. And then our other favorite spot here, and this is again in Arizona. I got another local, but a Chicago style pizza. So I'm a lover of the Chicago style. It's not the sandwich style pizza. And I only say that because it's not like layer stuff in between layer, but it still considers itself Chicago style. So it's I guess I'm a preference for that just because of what it's by me. See, big deal. I got loose tonight. I'm just saying, man. It is well known the world over when you're doing that stuff. So I am a fan of Illuminati's. But again, to your point, Dagger, you're not going to get pizza. You're going to get a dinner. You're getting a meal. That is a hands down. So it's like, to me, when you say that, you put the respect in it because you're walking in and you're not finishing that pizza. You're walking in because you're getting a meal, like you've got the silverware. You're coming in. You're going for food. So it's just what it is, man. Yeah, you can't put a price on what it is because it's just such a classic. But I agree with Dagger. If you walk in, and I'm not a small dude either, I'm walking in knowing if I've gotten to my second or third slice, I'm like, I am packed. Where if you're getting a regular pizza, I could polish a whole pizza up by myself, man. That's like nothing.
I think this is at Luigi's. No, that's it. No, that's somewhere in friggin' New Jersey. Come on, man. I guess it's this. You know what? That's what it is. No wonder. No, I'm just having a brain fart. It's not Luigi's. It's Louis. That's all. It's been a long time since I've had one. But this, that's the color I remember. Oh, God. If I never ate this pizza again, I would never forget this color. Would you look at this? Oh.
We need to turn over to just chatting or pizza.
God, this looks so good. The by the way, what gets those nice crispy edges is they, generously butter the pan. It's just it's Beautiful. Again, not a health food. And I am not your doctor, so please do not take this as medical advice. Do not blame your next heart attack on me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody came here for that.
Louis Pizza. This is my favorite. This is just the best. When you go there. So my mother's side of the family is Sicilian, and when you go in there, this place reminds me of my great grandmother's basement. It's low ceiling. It's dark. The lighting is kind of low, and it smells like a grandma's kitchen. It's really, really good. And the pizza's just to die for. Really good antipasta salad, as I recall as well. But it's been years since I've been there. Ooh, I'd love to go. Fly on out here, you guys. I'll take you. My treat. To Dagger and TJ. I'm not paying for the entire stream.
You should pay for the entire stream. I feel like you've done the offer.
We could crowdfund it. We could crowdfund it, but no.
There you go. That's like you said what to do for channel points. It's buy me pizza.
I can't redeem that for cash value some other way.
Buy me pizza. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Opinionator says, I think you mean the Luigi Mangione pizza. It really pops when it hits the back of your head. Wow. Just fantastic. Again, it's really great to be on that line, on that list. Hello, FBI.
That's right, comrade.
That's right. Yep.
Nothing to see here, comrade.
Okay, so let's see. So yeah, Buddy's is the stalwart of the area. Louis is my favorite. Yeah, Louis. Been too long. All right. With sincerest apologies, we have to bring him back to Grand Arena. Let's see what we got here.
We're switching over? Oh, well, shit.
That's right.
I guess.
Oh, that's right. Jay, I'll get back to that. I remember. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me, because I did forget. You did want me to look up Apollonia's. Let me scroll up for that. Yeah, Apollonia's Square Slice. I'll look that up. You said that that's a good Detroit style out in L.A. I will have a look at that. I do consider myself an authority on the subject. You can see my lack of neck as the proof positive of that. They said that I could become anything, so I became a thumb.
I mean, it's always good to have a goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing really to watch. It's just me killing Enoch.
Yep. It's all going to plan so far. I don't think you're going to have any surprises here. But yeah.
No, man. I just was like, well, what's going to be the best clinger for the banners? And it's really this.
Yeah.
I don't foresee us having any thingies with the stuff and the things. So I said I walked in the door pretty much knowing what I was going to do.
Wow, Wow, Night Trooper healed up so hard. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fine. Literally makes no.
Big Deal says, I'm losing 25 pounds this Lent.
That's awesome, man.
Who's with me?
Not if you're doing pizza.
Yeah, I mean, I have pizza to eat, so I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm not denying myself the pizza I already have. And I'm not willing to, at this time, forswear further pizza. Catch me at a different time.
That's right. See me outside, dog. I'll be right there. I didn't know we did Swiggle here, though. Pizza feels like the right thing.
Every once in a while, we'll pepper this in. We have completely hijacked your stream.
Not really. It's still your show. I'm just kind of doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You push a button, you do a thing, you kind of walk out, and you're done.
I have 4 more days to eat the pizza. Good. I could do with a little bit of trimming, I will say. I could do.
Trimming?
Trimming.
What do you does it say, what are you, Hedges?
Yes, I am Hedges. Thank you.
All right. Let's get that goals.
57, just clobbered it. Okay. All right. Apollonia's,
That's
what
pizza.
was it now? Apollonia's square slice.
All right. Dagger, while we were looking at what did you shit the bed on the sauna? You said you shit the bed with what?
Ooh. Well, first of all, love those edges, but it does look a little flat for a Detroit style. It doesn't look like it has enough height to qualify. But the edges on that pizza look supreme. Delicious pie, Apollonia's pizza. Apollonia's pizza. I want to see what this is about. Fine. All right. Apollonia's Pizzeria menu. Let's look at these. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, you don't do pictures. Okay, fine. I will rely on the rest of you. Really? Man, that is annoying. What's up with you? Ooh, okay, now that looks like what we're going for. Now that is, I'm going to say that's a little extra to have the fringes of the crust out this far. But I don't hate it. I think it would be a delight to bite into that. Maybe not the whole way around. I don't know how much I'd like it for as much as there is, but a little bit of it, that's kind of cool.
We're doing it in between. It's some pizza and then some Swigo and then some pizza again. Talking to Mindy.
That's right.
So,
that's right. God, yeah. Yeah, cheese crust cracker rather than dough. Yeah. These edges, exactly.
Yeah.
These edges are boosted.
We're in deep dish heaven and all that. And I was like,
oh, yeah. Look at that. Now, see, now that reminds me of the more Sicilian style.
Why does it look like your head is glistening?
My head, I'm the passion.
Had a hat off to the pizza. That man is nipples is ringing.
The passion is roused within me to behold this kind of pizza.
If you
look
can see
at
his full body right now, I'm not gonna say he's erect, but his nipples are hard.
Why are these pictures so low quality? Damn it! Thank you. Look at that. Look at those corners. Now, can't you improve? Magnify, intensify, forward firepower.
That's it. Tass is dead. That pizza better watch out.
And
it is a treble tonight.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Those fringes are kind of crazy. I gotta say, I would love to eat pizza from this place. So looks like they know what they're doing. But yes, this looks like it's 99.
Slid into your DMs. That's what's great too. Dagger slid into your DMs as we're talking about that. So he's a check DMs.
This is like 99.
Matter. You keep working on that.
Communicating with Dagger. Sorry, they're definitely one of the better shops in LA, says Jay. I mean, I have not been to LA, but should the opportunity arise, the next time that you have the International Swugga Convention MegaCon, I'll be sure to come on out there for that.
To go that way.
That is ridiculous looking. Oh,
I feel like that's the right thing to do.
Oh, look at that. Do you see that? Oh, look at that. Do you see that, TJ? Look at this pizza. Look at those edges. Look at how thick those edges look.
I feel like you need to go and get that music real quick.
Those are immaculate. Those are immaculate. The crunch on that would be ridiculous. Oh my God. Okay, it says it's in Beverly Hills. Whatever. Okay, fine. I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground for out there, but yeah. Holy shit, that is a ridiculous looking pizza, man. That is. I would be honored. All right. TJ, how about it? What you got? EP
I'm
Marjade,
thinking
Star
it's
Killer?
gonna be.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's gonna be Starkiller, but I also know because it's Empire. But I'm thinking if you're the debuff's still gonna hold pretty strong. So I'm going back and forth on that.
One
or
more time,
DTNG.
Oh, one more time. I got to look at DMs. My bad.
Are we ready?
No, I'm good,
probably
dude.
gonna go.
Yeah, I'm good. I
Oh,
mean,
Dagger. I was gonna ask you, Dagger. What did you shit the bet on with when you said you fought Sana?
JKR.
Okay, then I'm feeling like with this we should be in a good spot, dude. It's Starkiller. If it doesn't, and I'm just matching turn meter for turn meter, so I don't care what you're gonna do. Yeah, let's try it. We learn together. Shit.
okay. I'm wishing you all the best on this.
Thanks, because I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Dagger very kindly offered to send me some alcohol, but I'm thinking that, for as far as we are through TJ's board, it's going to take about an hour for that delivery to get here, and then, at least 10, 15 minutes for me to guzzle enough of whatever that is for, an appreciable amount of inebriation to enjoy on stream. So I don't think we have the time for it this evening.
To be clear, this was more of a he said he didn't have.
I did say that, and you were willing to call me on my bluff, and that is acknowledged. By the way, this is working out. Your
bluff was part of it, but also it's the friendly, I wouldn't be the first person to DoorDash you alcohol.
It's true. You would not be. It's true. The Honorable Yeti.
Yeah.
That's right.
There we go.
Nice finish.
I was there.
Nice finish, TJ. Nice finish.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure I got to that 57, man. That was my thing, right? Because they retaliate, so they were eating away at my stuff the whole time. So I was like, yeah, I can't have that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
glad
having
it came out.
Yeah. I'm having a drink as we speak. So that's why I figured,
Sorry. No. It's all good, man. I mean, I'll get some alcohol tomorrow, and we'll... when I do my stream, I don't know if you guys are around.
Is this that you doing mimosas?
Are you guys available to jump in on mine tomorrow? Because I'll have alcohol earlier tomorrow if I need.
When is it?
I don't know. I can do it. I mean, I can stream late morning, early afternoon. It's. I'd be flexible if you guys were available.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it's in the middle. It's smack dab in the middle of your Saturday. I grant you that.
Yeah, I would have to check my calendar, and she's asleep.
Completely fair.
That's right.
That
is the accurate call. I have to check with my calendar.
So
she is asleep.
Let's talk about Chicago deep dish pizza and my favorites, and let's have a good discussion on what you guys think of the tops for that. First, I think I'm trying to remember this. I consider numbers 3 and 2 to be pretty close together, but I'm gonna say that it was Geno's East.
Really?
That comes in third.
I'll wait for you to finish your thing then, because I just feel like there's I haven't had them all, so it's like, and I have one out here that's considered Chicago because it's Chicago style, but it's like,
yeah, this is how I remember a Geno's East pie looking. This is a good one. This is number 3 on just what I can vaguely remember. It's been more or less 7 years since I've been to Chicago, but yeah. That's what I remember. Geno's is a solid choice. Okay. So, I'm sorry. Who are you stumping for, TJ? Feel free.
I still sit on the world of Illuminati, man. I just...
oh, dude. All right. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't say another thing, because that's the number 1. Don't say anything else. Shut up.
All right. Well, there you go. It's like...
Shut up. But I regret asking. I did this to myself, and I regret it.
Right, but this what makes me so happy is obviously they're that well known. They're in Arizona. I have Illuminati sitting right in the road.
I know, but I'll tell you what. I know that they send pizzas out now all over the country, which I think is amazing, because Chicago deep dish pizza reanimates very, very well.
No, not send, buddy. I have an actual restaurant.
Oh, you have the restaurant. Right, I didn't even know they did all that.
Yes, they're nation. Yes.
Hey, dig that. Good for them.
My favorite pizza I've ever had in Chicago was from Rectangle Pizza.
Okay, we'll take a look at that one. Now, here's the Giordano's. This one's good. I remember it being, see how that crust is a little thicker, like a little wider. It's a little breadier, which, it's okay. It just means that you end up really not feeling like that second slice. And I usually love the sauce and the guts of the pizza enough where I really would like to have a second. But if it's that bready, can't take it on. All right, I'm sorry. What was the one you were going for there?
Rectangle pizza. WR. WR.
Oh, WR. Let's see what you got. That was a good looking corner. Okay. Okay, appreciate you for your lack of pizza pictures, pizza article. All right, a rectangle. Oh, ooh. See, that looks pretty good, but that's not a Chicago. So what am I?
Oh, were we doing specifically like Chicago style?
Well, that's where we had turned. But you were talking about you like how they do a Detroit. Then that's what we were talking about.
Well, I was saying that this is the best pizza I've gotten in Chicago.
But it looks like this one then.
Yeah.
Okay, so like a Detroit style then. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah, this place does a lot of like the square pizza. Yeah.
Now,
This
I have
place is
been
really good.
Now for my personal favorite is Lou Malnati's in Chicago. I think they have a couple locations in Chicago, as I recall. I went to the one that literally feels like you're tucked under somebody's staircase. It's. I think it was the first location. I don't recall. See, it's like that's not quite it. This isn't exactly what I remember. Anyway, that. Yes, that. See that crust? That crust is right to me. For me, a Chicago deep dish pizza, the crust should be substantial enough that it's not going to become soggy with the sauce and the guts pressing up against it. But it shouldn't be overly thick. It's not supposed to burden the point of the pizza. You're here for the guts, all right?
Right.
So it's got the right crisp on the edges. The whatever you get inside, delicious. The cheese just right. I really love the way their sauce is seasoned.
Dude, their stuff, I had no complaints, man. It is true Italian sauces, I would call it, man.
It really is. Again, the feel reminds me of grandma's basement, and I'm trying to find a picture of what I remember.
All right. Well, the TW board is out. I will bid you guys good night. I'm going to go set my defense and crash. That's basically what I was waiting for.
Hey,
cool.
No worries, man. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one.
Yeah, and I will see if I can be around tomorrow for that stream.
Yeah, I'll see what we can do there.
Yeah.
Either I might or might not, buddy. We're supposed to be doing the Renaissance Fair. It's out right now for us over here. So I might be doing that. So I will keep you posted. I'll see when you get on, and we'll see where it's at.
Yeah.
Of course, also with permission from my task manager.
That's right. And now we've got ads starting here, it looks like, in a minute. But otherwise, this should probably be a stomp. I'm not worried about you.
I'm not even playing with the chance. I was like looking, do I go the solo? And it's like, we're just going to go for the gusto, and I'm just going to be cool, man.
I think you got it.
And I hope so. I really do, because if I don't, I'm really upset. But yeah, I see the ads on, so we'll paw through it, and then I'm not doing ships. If we're getting there, then we'll play that game when the time comes. I'll do ground. I am a fuck ship savant.
Yeah, I see that Big Deal said that. I think he's saying Lou Malnati's sold for $500 million a couple years ago. Great, good for them, but it also means they will be growing rapidly. Yeah, we all know what that means. There's going to be some cuts on quality eventually. There's always some greed to it that makes them make a change, and that's a shame because. Really, I mean, there's a lot of competition in Chicago for deep dish pizza. There's a lot of good pizzas to be had. To be the best, you have to fire on all notes, and they really did, and I'd be so sad. I'd be so sad the next time I go to Chicago I wouldn't have the same expectation if I ordered it, a frozen pie in and reheated it, even though it would be fine. Even though it would be fine, I would. The point is if I'm actually going to Chicago and I'm sitting down at the table and the experience still doesn't fire the same way, heartbroken.
We had a great. I was there a couple of years ago for my son's thing. He was graduating boot camp, and when I went, man, it was great. Their stuff was awesome. Everybody had rave reviews while we were there.
Mm-hmm.
It was phenomenal. So I don't know by any other comparison, but I'm excited that I got the restaurant here right down the road. I'm okay as long as they keep the same thing, and it looks like it is because it's getting rave reviews here. But it's cool being in Arizona, and I got Illuminati's right down the road. I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like you were saying Illuminati's for the longest time.
No, Lou. It's just.
Yeah, I know. You just brapped it out. It's funny. Yeah. Okay. Big deal. He's saying when they be growing, I mean, expect to lose in Detroit. Man, if they set up a restaurant here and if it's still quality, I would be so happy. That would be like a birthday treat for me. Like that for me is a much cheaper, but still pretty happy task. Like, I don't know how much happier I would be going to Fogo de Chao. You know? The
Fogo de Chao, man.
Which is ridiculous. I love it, but dude, a Lou Malnati's deep dish every once in a while. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, there's no topping it, man.
Tough. Dig it.
I'm good.
Nicely done.
Didn't care. Yeah. It's like we can move on.
All right. Yeah. Sorry for inflicting hunger on Duckstab and everybody else. It's true.
I'll give it the 1610.
Yes, we can argue over barbecue tomorrow. I do have opinions on barbecue. By the way, God, what is it?
Yeah, he did.
Carolina mustard-based sauce, top tier. A lot of other ways to go are amazing, but for me, that Carolina mustard sauce that is good on just about anything.
We are all done.
Okay, you're done. Okay, nice. Yeah, so you're holding off on Fleet for tomorrow. Yeah,
man.
Dig it. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, LBC says, let's see, another good thing about living in Long Beach, any delivery, 10, 15 minutes tops, anything. Yeah, where I live in Michigan, it's like that as well. So, yeah, I can get a lot of food delivered.
Sweet Baby Ray's is cool. I don't know if you can beat if you're going to go a good local. To me, it's like a beer or an ale, or if you want to do something like that.
Sweet Baby Ray's is okay, but I personally don't go for, like, sweet. Like, I like dry rubs and stuff like that vinegar-based, like Carolina, like mustard sauce. That sort of thing.
But see, to me, you're doing it. It's what meat are we talking about? Because it's like when you talk about that, certain things have to go certain ways, and there's certain things you can do and not do. So it's like,
well, let me just say this: whatever it is that you would use Sweet Baby Ray's on, it's not that I'd ever turn the meat down. I would never turn that down. But if I had my preference, I know that I would use a different sauce entirely than Sweet Baby Ray's.
I'm okay with Sweet Baby Ray's, but it becomes like all right. So for here in Arizona, we're summer 90% of the time. So grilling is literally life. And the one thing I notice is going to the farmer's market and getting a local pre-built barbecue sauce cannot be beat over shit you buy in the store. Getting shit you get in the store, like there's one that's here. It's a mullet sauce. It is absolutely next tier. It comes in small bottles, just like $13, but it's got like 7 ingredients, and that shit can literally go on fucking cereal, and it will change your life. That I do not play with my sauces or the rubs, and local is the only way I go.
Yep.
And absolutely. Tass would never turn down meat. This is confirmed. It's why we live on the PNS show.
It's true.
How else would it be?
It's true. Yeah. Let's see. So my bot cut off the unified chat for YouTube, so I have to check YouTube so I don't leave anybody behind.
And Tina on pulled pork, pulled chicken. I'd be good with that, Pills.
Yeah.
That's
Carolina
fire.
Gold, that mustard-based sauce on pulled pork and pulled chicken. I
Yeah.
think that is divine, man. Pulled pork with that sauce is insane, and I love pulled pork.
I can tell you the one, like I said, for me, Saucy Luke's is my absolute favorite sauce, hands down. But it's the local dude who makes it.
Yeah, I've
and
never
you
heard
can't
of it.
just
Yeah.
go.
Well,
You
how would
wouldn't,
you
and that's
how
the
would you
thing.
characterize it? No, you know what? Is it an actual product that I can Google? Like
Yeah.
saucy.
Yeah,
Saucy
let me
Luke's?
actually tell you. Let me see.
Saucy
Luke's.
Craft barbecue.
Yeah, man. Yep, that's it. Oh, dude,
Saucy. So what's
Fucking-
the one? What's the one?
it's mullet sauce.
The mullet sauce. All right, let's read about this. Small batch craft sauce made with a pure maple syrup, signature hand roasted chili powder, iron skillet roasted cumin, and hickory smoked salt.
Dude.
No liquid smoke in this sauce, so you can taste your smoked meat. I like that. I do not like liquid smoke in a sauce. So many people do smoke meat. It's not all dry rubs. Some
Right.
do both. I mean, but it depends on
Right.
how complex the flavor you
This
want.
shit right here literally goes on fucking life. It just I could put that on any.
Yeah, it says
I
it's
don't
versatile.
think top to bottom.
It's also vegan, gluten free.
Yep.
Sweet business in the front, then a party of just the right amount of heat down the back. I get why they call it the mullet sauce. Okay, so interesting. All right, first place
Yeah.
on a brisket. Really?
I'm telling you,
And they only sell it in a 12-ounce bottle. $13 for a 12-ounce bottle?
You think I'm playing with you, sir? I don't fuck around.
This
when it comes to
this must change your life. This thing must do your taxes. Hey, Shaka, just rated in with a party of 13. Thank you kindly. Appreciate you. We're just wrapping up here. Well, we're in the post game. So tonight's stream is TJ's match because he was available. I like to do my round 2 match on Saturdays. That will be tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon. May have TJ and or Dagger. It depends, and there may or may not be alcohol. We'll see. We'll find out. But in the interim, TJ cleared the entire squad board. With one drop, TJ?
Yeah, one drop, man.
One drop. Okay, let's pay out the people. Let's pay out the people.
It's not team error, it's user error.
The 64% of you that went 2 or less were right to do so. But yeah, Vero, tune in tomorrow if you want to see how I did. So yeah, we were talking about pizza tonight, and we talked about a lot of different types of pizza. We didn't really talk about good examples of New York style. I don't know who wanted to claim that and really show Tass and friends, that we're dead wrong and everything we've tried is trash, and that if you really want to know, then you got to come down to this one little place that's super painful to find, but if you really want the exact essence, then you have to come on down here and get this slice of New York style pizza, and nowhere else can you get this, which sounds pretty crap, to be honest. But I would still try. Vero says, I always listen to... Vero says, I always listen to Plotting and Scheming on YouTube, and you all talked about cameras, and I pulled my phone out of my pocket like, wow. Yes! For any of you who have not seen this week's episode, for the very first time, we had the full cast and our special guest all on camera. Very first time. So
Pills, you're saying there's a favorite pizza in the country is in Phoenix? Buddy, you need to let me know where it's at, man. 'Cause I will absolutely go. I will absolutely head there and get that shit.
Meet up with TJ, take pictures. Do it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, for sure. I would say for the other thing for this, when it comes to this Susashi Luke's, his rubs are fucking amazing too. And if you go look, you'll see the amount of ingredients for his stuff.
Which one of the rubs?
Just go down. The APB is the shit, dude.
APB?
Like, I'm not a KC guy. The APB is just in general over everything, man. Okay, I'm gonna look it up, man.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. All right.
Dude, that is my... I love it.
Man,
why it's just look at how there's literally like no fillers in his stuff. That's why I said it is 100%
It's got to be life changing because that is expensive stuff.
worth it.
Fair.
That's it. You don't play when it comes to your barbecues, man. If you're gonna do it, you treat yourself. And it's like the one thing I learned, and that's why I said I don't do if I'm going to grill or something, I don't get the shit in store. The shit in store is for the birds. And I'm sure there's a local anywhere you go to your farmer's market, go to your butcher, get their stuff and put it on. That shit will put it on you. Just hands down.
All right, so I think we'll have an extended conversation tomorrow about barbecue.
Oh, barbecue, man. Dude, there's food and Swigo. That's the kicker. If people want to get drinks, that's fine. You go somewhere else. You talk about food,
Here's the thing.
you come to the Fat Man.
It's something I want to do one day. I'd love to do it with friends. Would be to go on a barbecue, nation tour. I really want to go to Texas to have the Texas style in Texas. I've had it, but not in Texas.
Yeah.
And you're not, you can't claim that you've had the authoritative experience. You can have a great Detroit style pizza anywhere, but you can't say that you've had the authoritative experience outside of the area.
I'm not saying you should die, but you need to meet me out back of the shed. We're gonna have a talk.
Who?
You and my 9. Trav said just put ketchup on it.
Shameful, Trav. Let me check YouTube. I feel like I'm...
Dude, and we're guildmates, man, but now I can disown you. It's official. The things you say, sir.
Yeah.
So it's true because I went to Kansas City just so I could make sure. So it was one of my trips for work, and I made sure I got fucking Kansas City barbecue because I needed to try it. I've been to the Carolinas. I've been to the places where you need to be, and that's dude. You must have these things.
Yeah. Robbie says you guys bury everything in barbecue sauce. It's good food in Arizona because barbecue gets... it looks like some typos in there. I don't know. Arizona is not a barbecue good time place. Like I said, no shade. Ooh, I don't know. All right, whatever.
I don't. You're not gonna find nothing like that. We're not gonna be known for that. It's like I said. It's just from everybody's out because 90% of you doing it here because you're in the summer. It's in the desert, so you're just grilling. So I said. So it's like I wouldn't call this like go to Texas. I wouldn't call it there. People come here like it's a melting pot, right? Like I said, I have Illuminati's right down the road. So the melting pot is here, and Arizona is booming for the people. Nah, it's just my nasal. So it's Lou Illuminati's if you need me to say it, not
Illuminati's. Yes, Illuminati's.
Right. We don't need to correct me on my shit, sir. I'm good. I am saying Lou.
Yep. Not the Illuminati.
No, not the Illuminati. It's not like Tass with his Russian mafia, Tassenix PNS, as he's been tracked, comrade.
That's right.
It's literally LOU, Lou.
Yeah, that's right. Jay Chung says, a lot of what makes New York pizza so defined is the slice culture that exists in New York and pretty much nowhere else. The volume that those shops can sell pretty much guarantees the pizza will be fresh. That's fair. And you're spoiled for choice because there's good shops everywhere in easy walking distance. Yeah, as a local snack thing, like you're walking around, this is something you pick up to and from work. I get it. I get it. And that's that. You're right. That's not what I think of when I go for pizza. Is something like I'm on the go. This type of slice is ideal for that. I get it. I get it why it exists. It's just it's not what I want.
Isn't that what it is though? It's like if you're in New York, you're going to get a slice, right? You're not saying any more than that, and you know exactly what you're referencing when you go where you at. The culture, the language that comes with it is also there, right? If I'm gonna go right down the road, gotta get me a slice. That you know what's being said. So it's to be fair to that, and if you're going to go anywhere, you're going to go local. So it's the same thing with anywhere else.
Fair. Oh, LBC, Robbie just says, I got the dirty blonde and the buffalo mullet sauce, TJ. Hope I did okay.
Dude, watch. Okay.
TJ, you got to reach out to them. Have them endorse Plotting and Scheming. There, see? That's
Oh,
how
dude,
it's
it'd be
done.
great. They are hard, man. Like I said, they're in the butcher shop, dude. That mullet sauce, I'm telling you, is gonna change your life.
I
But
want to hear about
don't
that,
shit.
Robbie. Tell us how you like that.
Don't shit. This is the shit you don't share with anybody. Like if they try to pour it out, you give just enough on the plate. You know what people will
Yeah,
just try, like the
you
kids will
brush
just
that meat ahead of time, and if they
you
want
fuck
extra
you
sauce,
put
you give that
right,
to them
whatever
in
you
like a
don't use,
little
you put
cap.
back in the bottle. Whatever you don't use, you put back in the bottle. You keep that shit safe.
I will scrape that off your plate. Sort
That's what I'm
out the
saying.
little
I'll
bits.
put that shit back in,
Sort out them little
or
meat
saving
bits.
it.
It's going back in.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like I'm telling you guys, man, I cannot stress it enough. My wife's the one who found it. She was working at a farmer's market for her company or for her bakery, and then she brought that home, dude. That was it.
Dig it.
Nothing else mattered.
Dig it. All right, let me check back on Twitch chat. Yeah, I think we're getting ready to wind down here in the next couple minutes. Hard 8 is my favorite barbecue in Dallas. I mean, you guys would know. A few of you seem to know your way around, around your Texas barbecue.
Oh shit!
I'd love to. I would really love to.
Travis calling out, saying barbecue trip it is. Plan the dates. Boy, get a chromium trip together, get a guildmate together, and stuff and just tour for barbecue. There's nothing wrong with that, sir. Everybody will be happy at the end of the day.
Could you imagine like starting out in like North Carolina and then just sweeping southwest?
Yeah, you would have to. You would have to, right? Because like you have to hit North Carolina, you have to hit Kansas City, you have to hit all of the places that make it up, that call it out and get it because you have to and do it local. For the right thing.
Yeah, of course. For this sauce stuff, that TJ's been talking about. Happy to link that here in the chat, guys. You guys been asking. That's fair. Let's see, did that go out on YouTube? I don't think it did. Let me make sure that goes out to you, YouTube folks.
Not endorsed by them either. That's just how good they are.
Did go. Yeah, that's right. TJ is not in any way endorsed or affiliated or compensated by Saucy.
I wish, man. We would be saucing this shit up. Well, I would lather that up.
Yeah, let's see. No worries, guys. Glad you enjoyed all the side non-spoiler
pick me up in Charleston.
But yeah, sorry, what's that, TJ?
Trav, he said, pick me up in Charleston.
Nice. Man, it's going to be a fat kid journey. I mean, it's going to be a shameful amount of meat, and where there's not going to be meat, there's probably going to be beer. It's going to be...
It would be...
Health goals shattered. Cholesterol dangerous. Your doctor, your general practitioner will fire you after your next checkup.
We don't do buttons where we're going. We do stretchy pants.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking in and walking out a different person.
My man. There you go. No illusions. No pretensions. We're here to onboard the barbecue.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And you will experience the various parts of the butt and the various parts of the body.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Yeah, Robbie asked, what time is Grand Arena tomorrow, Tass? I'm going to kind of play it by ear, but I'm usually starting not earlier than 11 a.m. and usually before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know that's a bit of a range, but usually my mornings have some things that pop up, and sometimes they don't, and I can start early. And also, if Dagger and TJ are going to show up later, if they're willing to, and if they're also willing to enjoy, drinks with you boy on stream, then if all of those conditions are met, then it would behoove me to start later so it's not difficult for them. So I'll have to let you guys know. But, you've got an 1893 to beat. I think you can get it done, man.
1893 just tells you that that means you did a good day on defense.
Yeah, I think you can get it done. So, good stuff. All right. Well, yeah, guys. Well, first, TJ, thank you so much for making yourself available tonight. This was a very fun stream, and I think we all had fun with the pizza stuff, besides.
Dude, I had a blast.
Well, awesome, man. Thanks for this. And, yeah, sweatpants trip indeed, Trav, man. Yes. Yes, good evening, everybody. Everybody taking off. We'll go ahead and do the wrap up here and raid out. Surely Zareth is still playing. But anyways,
It just started not too long ago, so it's perfect.
Fantastic. We can go ahead and support our boy. All right, so first things first. If you want to find out exactly when I'm going live, if you want to be in touch, you want to be in the know, you got to be on my Discord. So there's the link for that. Again, let me make sure that I'm dropping this in YouTube chat as well. Discord. I wonder if this works this way here. Nope, it does not. Let me copy link, paste here. All right, we'll do that. I will do it manually tonight because that thing busted. All right, next up, if you want to catch previous episodes of this stream, including, special editions like this, where we feature, co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming, sometimes my patrons, odd random matchups that are fun or prominent within the community. I try to pick up the good ones. Regardless, all of that is on my YouTube, Tassenix Gaming, and let me make sure that gets over to the YouTube side. Which I guess YouTube already knows about Tassenix Gaming, so I guess I probably don't need to do that there. Nevertheless, in addition to my Grand Arena VODs, I also have some Slugger-related content that I think you'll be interested in. We've got the Datacron set guide on set 20 and set 19, if you care, but I make those with Ace... No, I didn't make one for 19, damn. But I do have one for 20.
You did not.
I do have one for 20, and I did make that with Aesop Rock, the #1 Grand Arena player in the world, so you can check that out. That's a good time. We've got the mod guide videos on characters and factions that you have asked for. We've got my recent GAC Omicron tier list video, my videos on how to mod, to start from ground up if you're new to it and you want to know how to get the right foundation up under you and just have an incredible inventory of mods over time. All stuff like that on YouTube. So, in addition to that, it is a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena focused podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal. We break down the last week in Grand Arena, how we dealt with the meta matchups, our favorite attack and defense out of everything we saw, our lessons learned and what we're going to take, as gospel for the week to come, and anything else we think that's worth sharing. So, yeah, that podcast is repeated out to YouTube from Spotify. So if you like us on Spotify, you can look us up there and follow us. But wherever you find an episode, you can find the RSS feed link to paste into your preferred podcast program, and you can follow us that way. Aside from that, we covered the Discord, we covered the YouTube. If you enjoy the stream and you want to support what I'm doing, there are a few ways to do that. First of all, I do have a Cash App that is $Tassenix. I have PayPal, which is tassenix@gmail.com. And of course, if you want to get something back, get some enhanced scouting tools for your own Grand Arena work, if you want to get early access to some of my content, including Plotting and Scheming, if you want to be able to join the Discord channel that I'm usually lurking in and hang out with me and the other patrons and chat about your wildest Grand Arena ideas, check out my Patreon. Patreon.com/Tassenix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. $5 a month gets you into the Tass House at VIP access level, where you get early access to Plotting and Scheming, as well as my Datacron set videos. Of course, there's also dedicated text and voice on Discord, where you can usually find me lurking, so pop on in, say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Arj, Banja, Deadpool Cow 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Johnny B. Ottawa, Me Asmal, Mus Ross, Ray's Malbus, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens14, and White Wolf. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to me and to OmegaBot. So, TJ showed us here tonight, and I always do at the start of my own streams. I pull an OmegaBot report on my opponent because no other tool gives you such a powerful at-a-glance sense of what your opponent's tendencies are, offensively and defensively. Patrons can pull more than 1 week of history and get a downloadable HTML version of the report with links that you can click to plug right back into swugga.gg so you can drill in on the details of matchups you're interested in. Again, just more efficiently scout the opponent. Thank you so much to Stryker, Eshsotnikam, Dobby, and Snack Attack. Moving on up to VIP Access Premium, this is $15 a month for the Double Bot Bundle. Some say the greatest value bundle in all of Swugga, because it not only offers you Patreon access to me and to OmegaBot, but also to Hot Utils, the #1 tool for your mass mob management and loadout creation. You can use it to easily move between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, raid mods with just a couple of clicks. You can effortlessly slice through hundreds of mods in seconds. You can remod your roster comprehensively, like TJ and Fatal like to do. In addition to that, there's a whole bunch of cool functionality for TW, if that's your thing. But nevertheless, thank you so much to Duckstab, Darkhug, Ibenek, General Milan, Sir Boss, Quig, Wilco, Frick Frack Paddywhack, Argots, Zoltre, and the Lost Womprat. At the top of the heap, my #1 supporter in Jester's Club Elite, Nomad's Reaper. This man pops in from time to time, drops hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies, incredibly generous support over the years. Thank you so much, my man. And of course, we have to handle our special thanks. First and foremost to Yoda Force, one of my original supporters way back in the day, bought me this microphone that I'm speaking to you on right now, and even though he has long since quit the game, we wish him well from the other side. 2. Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, keeping our daughter from destroying our home brick by brick while I'm trying to be halfway decent at a phone game. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. As always, gentlemen, it is a pleasure and a privilege to record our show together. I appreciate the hell out of you guys making yourselves available every week to record our show. What with your busy work and family schedules, I still appreciate so much that you guys make the time. And you know what? It shows. Folks love the show. Everybody gets a little tidbit out of it. There's a lot of questions, a lot of engagement. We're doing a lot of good stuff out there for the GAC community, and you guys are a huge part of that winning recipe. Thank you all so much. All right. It is time to wrap this up. I am getting tired. I've probably got an hour left in me. Probably going to chill, watch some anime or something and wrap up. Let's make ready to raid. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Starting raid. There he is, Zareth. All right, starting up now. Yeah, look out for my announcement on Discord, but like I said, probably not starting before 11 a.m. Eastern. Should be a fun match, though, because You Can't Say is a difficult opponent. And I did lose to him last time we fought, so vengeance is the goal. Vengeance is the objective, all right? Anyways, thank you all for tuning into this special edition. Had a good time. And until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.